Yo, y'all know what it is, Chris Jones.
Ike Barron.
We back, baby.
Spoken minds, let's get
It's
it.
Thursday, Cinco De Mayo.
Y'all
Let's
know.
go, man. Let's go. One of my favorite holidays. I ain't like one of them super woke people on Facebook and on social media. I'm going to tell you straight up. I like tacos and I like tequila. That's it.
It's my favorite holiday of the year, Holmes.
There you go right there, man. Yeah, man. So I hope y'all enjoying the festivities. It's a lot of festivals. It's a lot of food specials going on. If y'all like me, indulge. Take a shot for me. Put extra cheese on that taco. We're going to dive right into it.
Everybody knows that Ike is a tequila guy.
He is, man.
I love tequila. I love tacos. I love burritos. Man, I love Mexican food.
Come on, man.
I love it.
Come on,
and
man.
I love Mexican alcohol. Give me my tequila.
Come on, man. Pat Ryan.
Pat Ryan, man. That's
Pat
my
Ryan's your
cousin.
guy, man.
That's
I
my
know.
cousin.
I know it. So while everybody's enjoying their festivities, one of the main things that happened for Cinco de Mayo, we got a fight this weekend. We got Canelo Alvarez going against Dimitri Bivol. Canelo Alvarez moving up to light heavyweight, which is a challenge. 175 pounds. He usually fights at 160. He's moving up to 175. Dimitri Bivol's a big dude, man. He's 6 foot, 175. He usually walks around 215.
Yeah.
He's 19-0 with 11 KOs. What you got this fight, my man?
I'm going Canelo.
Canelo.
Yeah, man. Canelo's that man.
He's that man.
Plus, I think Canelo just doing this, man, trying to warm up to just get ready for September.
That's right. Hey, man, I'm with you, man. You know, everybody complains. We got a lot of boxing fans in BTG. Everybody says Canelo's running from these other fighters, Dondre, Charlo, and a lot of those fighters, man. You got to understand, Canelo, he's not no rookie. He's got over 150-plus fights under his belt. So he's not your average young guy, man. He's a well-polished professional. So the only way to him really challenge himself is to fight the bigger guys because he's not really going to find anybody to fight that is experienced as him. So what he does is, man, he goes up and challenges bigger fighters. But I'm with you. I think he beats Bivol. I think he's going to do the same thing he does to all the bigger fighters, man. Body blows, body blows, body blows. He attacks their body, chops them down like trees, and then that's when he starts head hunting. I look for the referee to stop the fight in the ninth, man.
And then I know this is way too early, but I think Canelo's going to do the same thing to Triple G.
Uh-oh. So, yes, he is under a 2-fight contract after Bivol. It's a given, win or lose. He's going to fight Triple G in September. Big fight. That's the one we're waiting for. We don't want to look ahead, but you know what? We might as well look ahead.
Yeah.
Triple G's waiting in the wings. He just had his little fight with Murado. Triple G, Canelo, September. I'm with you, man. I like Canelo.
Doesn't Canelo fight around Cinco de Mayo like
every year?
Every year?
Every year he fights in May, and then he fights in May, Cinco de Mayo, and in September, which is the Mexican Independence Day, he fights then too. Look for a lot of trash talk, man.
Yeah, I
look
like
for
it.
a lot of trash talk between him and Triple G. I think this Bivol fight will be a test for him, but I think Canelo will be too much experience, and I think he has a lot more power than people realize, man. He's going to really put it on Bivol, and then we're going to be looking for the Triple G Canelo fight. That's next, man.
Guess what else is happening this weekend, man?
Talk derby to me.
Man, this Kentucky
Talk derby to me, baby. Talk derby to me. Anybody who's watching, man, if you're not in the state of Kentucky, derby is the richest 3 minutes in sports. One of the biggest events in the world. People travel from all over, come to the derby. Big event, man. If you have time, please come to Louisville and check out the festivities.
Hey, the festivities is what used to get me in Louisville for derby.
I know
man,
it.
you just be on Broadway walking up and down the street, man, having a good old time, man.
Listen, when I was in high school, derby was just like the Freaknik in Atlanta back in the 90s, man. So many wild stories, so much stuff I've seen. That's probably why I was corrupted as a teen.
Hey, for real. I used to go to derby every single year.
Man, derby was live, man.
And back then, if someone asked me who won the derby, I would have no clue because I cared less. All I cared about was being down there for all the parties.
It's partying all month.
Man, day parties, night parties.
And they've been going on all month, man. For everybody who says they're looking for something to do, just come on up the road and go downtown. The parties and stuff's been going on since the first week of April. There is no reason for anybody who has their day off or has nothing to do. Zip on down to Louisville, man, and have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
But for my bettors, I got some inside information for you guys, man. So let's get to it on the Derby, man. One thing we're going to talk about is the favorites. Now, the favorites, they always cash. 9 times out of 10, the favorites cash in. So we're going to keep that in mind. So let me give you a little bit about the horses, man. We got Zandon. He's a 3-1 odds. He is the complete favorite. He's the ultimate favorite for the Derby. We got Epic Center. He was the favorite. He slipped down to the second one. He is 7-2. Me personally, I'm kind of fading Epic Center. Just giving y'all a little inside information, because not all the favorites actually win, place, or show. I think Epic Center does not do either one. He's been struggling in a lot of his races, and he's been fading back. I think a lot of the experts say he peaked a couple months ago, so he's not at full gas. So I don't think he's going to place. But he's 7-2. You never really know.
Plus, his name is trash.
His name is trash, man. You got to go off the name.
Epic Center, like that's almost as bad as Yum Center.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. You ain't lying about that. So
bad.
We did have a little controversy last year in Derby. If y'all kept up with it, Bob Baffert, Hall of Famer, who had the Derby winner Medina Spirit, got a 2-year ban from the Kentucky Derby. So he's not allowed to race. Neither is his horses with his name on it. So he's still training horses out of California. We have a new guy, Tim Yachten, first-time trainer for Bob Baffert. He's going to be training and running his horses. And he has Messier, 8-1. He's the third favorite in the race. And we also got Tabia, who won the Santa Anita Derby, 12-1. I do like Zandon, and me personally, I do like Messier. I'm going to stay away from Epic Center. I don't like the Yum Center. I don't like the Epic Center. My man Ike don't. If you guys who like the Yum Center and the Epic Center, y'all want to bet on that, go ahead and do that. That's y'all's thing. I do got a sexy pick that I like, though, man. Mondon Eagle, 10-1 favorite. He's racing on the first spot, inside pole, which has produced 8 Derby winners over the history. He won his last race, so that's a key thing. So you got a primetime spot, the 1 spot, who wins the Derby a lot, and then he won his last race. The last 9 Derby winners out of 10 are coming in off winning their last race. All boxes checked for him to win the Derby. That's going to be my long shot bet to win.
Plus, he probably has the best name.
There you go.
For real. Like, and a lot of, man, I say it because a lot of people, when they bet on the name of the horse.
They bet on the names of the horses. You ain't lying, man.
A lot of people don't actually keep up with who's
no,
the best.
no,
I mean, they might look at the odds, but they usually pick
the names of the horse. That's how they do it. The names and the colors, man. It's really no right or wrong way to do it. You just go up there, look at the names and the colors, and you will always get lucky. You never really know.
Plus, you gotta a lot of people are bet on the favorites and all that, but when I do bet, I like betting on
the underdogs. Yeah, you got to bet on the long shots, man.
Long shots.
So we got a couple. That's a long shot horse, 10-1. Another long shot horse that I like is at the road. It's a 30-1. 30-1 odds. Dwayne Lucas has won the Derby 4 times. So this horse just got in the race. Again, 30-1 odds at the road. I'm going to put some money on that horse. Hopefully, you never know, this guy can win his 5th. The odds is 30-1. I mean, why not put on there, man? $30 for each one. You got to bet on that. I also like Smile Happy, 20-1 odds, running in the 5 post. Really no right or wrong reason, no rhyme or reason behind that. The 5-post horse has won 10 Derbies, a record 10 Derbies. For some reason, that number 5 slot, like in track, is the main one that a lot of horses win on. So I'm just putting money on it just because of that.
Yeah, I don't like that name either.
Smile Happy,
Smile
I guess.
Happy.
But
it should be a Happy Smile and Smile Happy. That's just weird.
It is, man. Yeah, you ain't lying. But a couple of the best ways to bet for people who don't know, because we're just really doing this for fun. It's something to do while you're watching the race. A couple things I would tell you is, man, bet a trifecta and box it. You ain't got to put a lot of money in there. That's just betting on first, second, and third. And if you box it, it can be any kind of combination. Just put a couple dollars on that.
Yeah.
And then you can better take a long shot and just bet it, $1 or $2 on that. And then, it's just something to watch. If we're all going to be watching and the world stops for them 3 minutes, why not be involved in it? Always put a small wager on the trifecta, first, second, and third, and on the superfecta.
That's what I was going to say, the superfecta.
The superfecta is getting first, second, third, and fourth. Like I said, just put $1 wager on that, just to see. You never know. Last year, the 2019 is the last time somebody hit the superfecta. $1 won that person $55K. So that dollar is well worth it. Almost like the lottery. Just go over here and go abracadabra and pick your horses. You never know what's gonna happen.
I can't get that damn lucky.
You never know, man, until you try.
I can't get that. Nah, I can't get that lucky.
You never know until you try, man. If you need any more Derby news, holler at us on BTG. Let us know. We'll get with y'all on that.
I guarantee the person that put that dollar down and won $55K already had a whole lot of money.
Probably. It was a young lady, man.
Her parents probably got bread.
Her parents probably had some money, man. Yeah. And just so y'all know, man, the super and the trifecta, I think it was $1 turned into like $30K. So you can do the trifecta, superfecta, but that dollar is well worth it, man. You know, pass up on that soda and do that. You know, so that's what we got going on for the Derby and different stuff.
So we got the fight.
Got the fight.
We got Derby.
Got Derby.
But we still got NBA playoffs.
We still got some NBA
going
playoffs,
on,
man. We still got some NBA playoffs going on, man. Of course, we're taking a break today on Thursday. No basketball today. Everybody's traveling to their next locations. So we're gonna dive into who's hot and who's not. Who's the hot teams you think in the playoffs right now, man? Who's left?
Right now, the hot teams. I mean, of course, you got the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat.
I mean, they are playing against the Embiid-less 76ers.
Them Bear Boys ain't holding up.
They're playing good. Man, I can tell you this. I kind of had, like, you know, I've been big on Boston.
Been big on Boston.
After game one, I kind of was like, oh man, God.
Yeah.
But after the way they played in game two,
they played tough, man.
I still got them as right now who's hot.
Who's hot? I like the Heat.
They just
man.
had one bad game, but I got the Celtics as hot, and I got the Heat.
Hot.
I got the Heat as hot.
You know, what you said though, the Heat, man. Are the Heat the most underrated number one seed ever in the NBA playoffs? Like nobody's really talking about them or giving them credit.
That's because nobody thinks they're gonna
do anything, man.
Nobody thinks they're gonna come out of the East.
And they already came out the East before.
Yeah, but they're not coming out of the East this year.
Well, you know, Jimmy Butler has really turned up the heat. I will say that. He's averaging 27, 8, and 5. They got 6 players averaging double figures. 2 other ones averaging 8. So this is a whole team effort.
And they got the 6th man of the year.
They got 6th man of the year, Tyler Herro. Shout out to Herro, big BBN Nation. Yeah. For anybody who did not know, Herro is the hero over in Memphis. In Miami. He is the hero in Miami.
I saw Nephew Q, Quentin Walker, with a hero jersey on one day.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Not a Heat hero jersey.
UK?
He had a UK one on.
I need that footage. I
think he lost the bet, but
I need to see that pic. We need that pic. Anybody who got that pic, please post that in BB, and please post that in Beyond the Game. I need to see that.
Hey, look, but we was talking about who's hot, and I named 2 teams out of the East.
2 teams
but
out of the East.
We cannot forget the Phoenix Suns.
You cannot, man.
Them guys are hot too.
Yeah, you can't forget.
Getting Booker back.
Booker's going. Booker's playing.
Getting Booker back, and he's gonna get back to.
He looked pretty good.
He did look good, but he's gonna get back to 100%.
Do you think Booker's top 10?
But right now, I have him.
Top 10 NBA right now?
I have him at number 10.
You got him at number 10. I remember you had the list.
But Chris Paul, man.
Chris Paul's playing.
The point guard, he's been balling.
Everybody hates that point guard, man. He's been balling, man. He's averaging 22 and 10 in the playoffs.
Wait a second. Not just talking about his points and his assists. Man, the man is barely turning the ball over.
He ain't turning the ball over at all,
man.
He's a true definition of a point guard, man. I mean,
man, he's the point guard.
He is, man. He gets his points. He gets his assists. He don't turn the ball over. I mean, what else could you ask for? And people, he ain't no spring chicken.
Man, I tell you this though, like, if he doesn't make it to the finals this year, I would never call him the point guard again.
But it's his fault though. It's not his fault.
He's played on great teams.
Oh man!
And every time he gets an injury.
Well, no.
Or something. Man,
He does. He has.
Listen,
but we cannot blame him.
Him and James Harden.
Don't put him in the category with James Harden.
Him and James Harden when they played together, they had a chance.
Man, listen. No, they did not.
Yes, they did, man. He got hurt.
Was it him or James Harden? Because look,
it
who's
was
playing.
both. He got hurt, and James
good.
Harden disappeared.
Well, James Harden we still can't find him. So what's that tell you? Chris Paul is playing great. As a matter of fact, let's talk about that last game he played with the Pelicans, where he was 14 for 14, 1 for 1 in a closeout. He plays. Where is James Harden at? That's not his fault. They didn't get there. It's obviously Harden's fault. I still don't know where he's at. Where the big boys at? Huh? James Harden still ain't nowhere. They play the Embiid-less Sixers. They got one of the best shooting guards of all time on their roster, a scoring champion, and they still can't score the ball. So don't be blamed. Don't put Chris Paul in the sentence with James Harden ever again.
Speaking of the Sixers, that's on my who's not.
They are not it, man.
Yeah.
Sixers are not it, man. And for all the beard boys talking about James Harden, it's pretty bad that the man can only muster to get up 13 shots. Because it looked like P.J. Tucker had that man strapped like he was vintage Gary Payton out there.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on.
Plus, I'm just not a Doc Rivers fan.
I'm not Doc.
I'm not a fan at all. With the Celtics, okay, they won a championship, but he also had four. He had 4 Hall of Famers.
He had 4 Hall of Famers. Did he really coach, or did they coach?
I think Rondo was coaching.
Because
he's somebody I think is going to end up being a great coach.
I think he is going to be a great coach, man.
I don't know I don't think he would go to the college level. I think he's going to be an NBA coach.
I think so too, man. Yeah. And you mentioned the who's not, and we mentioned the East, but we can't forget about the teams that's not hot in the West. And to me, that is the Memphis Grizzlies. I know it just ruffles a lot of feathers. But
you'll say anything.
Memphis is not hot. Memphis is not hot.
You will say anything.
Memphis barely limped past the Timberwolves, in which to me, the Timberwolves was the better team every game for 3 quarters of every single game that series.
None of that matters.
So now Memphis is playing the Warriors, and it's a better matchup for Ja. Ja's balling. He's done balled out both of his games. He's balling. But the Warriors ain't even showed up. The Memphis Grizzlies is giving them everything they got, and Steph Curry ain't showed up yet. He was 8 for 20 in game 1, 11 for 25 in game 2. They shot 18% from 3, and Memphis still barely won the game. Just imagine when Steph gets going, because it's only a matter of time before Steph gets going.
Who knows? We seen him go through a long stretch in the regular season where he couldn't get it going.
This ain't the regular season. This the playoff.
Well, we gonna see because what I seen.
Because last week
I seen was Ja go stupid crazy on him.
I think Ja's good, borderline great.
Man, Ja is great.
He's not great yet.
Ja is great.
He's not great yet.
Ja is great.
Y'all let us know. Do you say Ja's great?
Man, Ja is great.
Jordan's great. Durant's great. LeBron's great. Paul's great.
You know how people.
Ja is good. He's not great yet.
You know how people on Facebook be like, they'll make a statement and then they'll say, argue with your mama because I'm not going to argue with you.
Here we go.
Nah, if you say that Ja's not great, I'm going to argue with you. So get in the comments.
Hey, man.
Go ahead. Let me know what you think. Because I got. Now, listen, I got time today. I got time.
He got time today. Listen.
I got time today.
We know Ja was an all-star starter, and he's got the most improved player award. I guess that categorizes him as just being great already.
He's great.
I guess,
He's great.
But he don't have enough help. They barely squeaking past a Warriors team who's not playing well. I think the Warriors is going to blow the doors off of them, and this series will be over. They don't win another game, man. They don't win another game.
Man, we changing subjects because I
so
can't.
That's
listen, because I can't deal with you, man.
There you go. You can't have it.
I can't deal with you.
Let us know what y'all think about the NBA playoffs, on who's hot and who's not, and what you think with what we got.
Yeah, go ahead and let Chris Jones know that he's talking crazy.
Ja's good, not great.
But
anyway, we're going to move on to our What the What segment.
What the what?
Man, look, check out this video, man.
The DJ table is one of the most prolific producers that hip-hop has ever presented, the mighty Mad Lib. Ladies and gentlemen, Make some noise for hip hop history.
Didn't he, man? He must thought he was Lawrence Taylor.
Look at him, man.
Look at it. He got down in the stands. Why did he come to the show and get front seat? You know, the front seat, he cost so much to get up under the stage, only to do this move.
I am going to kill them.
Oh yeah, and they stomped this man out.
Because who was with Dave Chappelle?
Jamie Foxx,
Jamie.
Busta Rhymes,
Willie Beebe. Busta Rhymes.
But Busta Rhymes went back to his higher learning.
He went
It
higher
was
learning.
like, "Ugh,
Yeah.
ugh."
So he did that, yeah.
Yeah. And they went back there and stomped that man out.
Stomped
so,
him out, man.
Dave Chappelle, while they were stomping him out, he was standing up and he was like, man, I gotta go see this. He walks back there and jumps in and starts stomping him out too.
He want a little bit of action. That's the only time that I say, man, kick a man while he's down.
Hey man,
When that's going on, kick him
Did
while
you
he's
see?
down.
Did
Give
you
me
see
action.
the guy's arm? The guy's arm was
Oh, my
twisted
goodness.
like this.
Yeah, he
where
was-
they done
he
broke
was-
his arm.
Yeah, he was messed all the way up.
Oh
in
man, they
handcuffs,
busted
man.
him all up, man.
He
and
was-
then he got beat down and then got charged for a felony assault.
Yeah.
And his bond right now is like $30K.
So listen, man. Some people you just don't try. You just don't mess with them, man.
Man, people gonna learn, man.
They gonna learn. Don't
to
run up on
quit
that
running
stage.
up on that stage. Oh,
I don't know why y'all
listen.
thought y'all seen Will Smith do it, so now you think
Now
you
listen.
can do it.
Speaking of Will Smith, so Dave Chappelle, after all of that, went back and finished his show, but Chris Rock came up on stage
Chris
and,
Rock was
and,
in the
and looked at
audience.
Chappelle and said, "Was that Will Smith?"
Hey, man, priceless right
No,
there.
but for real, people gonna learn, man. Quit running up on the stage.
Quit running
because
up on stage,
if
man.
an entertainer, it don't matter if they're a singer, a rapper, a stand-up comedian. It don't matter what they doing. When they're on stage, when you run up on stage, it don't matter what you running up there for. It don't matter if you're a pretty girl and you're running up there to twerk or just to give them a hug. That entertainer is always gonna feel like their life is in danger.
Why would you want to do it anyway? Why would you pay that money to do it? I don't know why people run up on stages. I don't know why people try to run up on the basketball court. We just seen somebody get football tackled running up on the basketball court. Y'all gonna eventually realize, man, after a couple broken bones and broken necks, that something serious is gonna happen. And all it's gonna take is for somebody to really get injured and hurt.
Yeah.
And get shot or something, and then they're gonna figure it out. Y'all need to quit playing with these people. These people are real live human beings, and they will mess you up. But you know,
I
they
tell
just like me and
this,
you.
This young guy just got stomped out by some guys in their 50s.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous. So we know ain't no sports going on. This ain't no sports going on today. So we're gonna give y'all a couple things to watch. Keeping in tune with the Cinco de Mayo. We got a couple of Netflix specials that you should watch. One of them is George Lopez's We'll Do It for Half. Very good special show, man, on Netflix. Check it out. If you've never seen George Lopez live, man, the guy is funny as heck. I've seen him with Cedric the Entertainer, Mike Epps. I've seen him numerous times. Went to numerous shows here in Lexington, Louisville, and around town. And I can honestly say, with a whole all-star lineup, he's always one of the best ones.
He's funny.
He's one of the best ones, man. Even on his little show. But his stand-up is one of the best ones, man.
But he ain't my favorite Hispanic comedian.
Uh-oh.
My favorite got a special on Netflix as well. Man, Gabriel Iglesias,
There you go.
a.k.a. Fluffy.
Fluffy.
That is my guy.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
he is straight
He's
comedy,
hilarious, man. Now, he I ain't gonna lie, his show is probably better than George Lopez's. That guy's up and coming, man. He is super hilarious. That would be the number one that I would check out, man. Right
Yeah,
there,
definitely
man.
check out
Dude's
Fluffy,
so
man.
daggone funny. He's so daggone funny, man. Watch this one. He's actually Netflix actually signed him up for another show.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody wants to go travel, he's shooting Fluffy 2 Friday at LA Dodger Stadium. But you're gonna have to watch it from the outside because it's already sold out. That's how funny dude is, man. Make sure y'all check them two shows out. Since we ain't got no sports going on, tap into them. We'll always give y'all updates on what to watch, sports. Keep y'all in the know, man.
Plus, you told me that you had a good old random rant. For
I
this
did,
week.
man.
Now,
I definitely did.
Wait
man.
a second, cause I don't know what this is getting ready to be.
So
But you said you got something good. Let's hear it.
So when we get to this random rant, man, this weekend I took my first trip to Starbucks. So my random rant today, man, we know what really grinds my gears. It comes to these people, man, that I know and I grew up with, man. They out here in this sedity Starbucks, man. I know people out here, man, that's drinking these 40s and taking shots after each other, and have these people that couldn't read in high school, like you. So when I see them in Starbucks talking about they need a frappa latte cappuccino, mochaccino over here with 2 pumps of mayo and 3 pumps of vanilla, I don't get it. And they always drinking with their pinky up. Y'all need to stop that, man.
You not going to go in.
Y'all need to stop that, man.
But before
y'all
I
get to Starbucks and get brand new.
Before I even talk about
man.
Starbucks, I'm gonna say you gonna talk about me can't read. Man, you went to Bryan Station.
You went Lafayette.
You went to Bryan Station.
Was,
Everybody knows that Bryan Station's the slow school.
Ain't no way. Y'all was close to downtown for nothing. Lafayette was close to downtown for nothing.
We wasn't close to downtown, but I love Starbucks.
So what you get at Starbucks?
When I go to Starbucks, there's two things that I get.
Uh-oh.
I like the white chocolate mocha hot, the venti, with an extra shot of espresso with almond milk instead of the 2% milk. The other thing that I get is the white chocolate frappuccino. I get with 3 pumps of the caramel,
3 pumps
with the caramel drizzle,
3,
and almond milk instead of the 2% milk.
You see what just happened? You
And
see
I
how,
get the venti on.
Y'all see, you see how he changed his voice and his pinky and he was doing. Y'all see what happened? That's what happens. They get brand new. They get brand new when they go to Starbucks, man. Y'all need to stop doing that. Stop doing that. I seen y'all at the barbecue. I seen you in the club. Let's stop it, man. Listen, it's okay to drink Starbucks. Be yourself. Don't get brand new. I'm tired of seeing that.
I am myself.
You got Q in the back.
I love Starbucks.
We got Q in the back talking about he need 12 pumps.
He's behind the scenes right now.
He's behind the scenes.
Yeah,
we got Q talking
he
about.
said he gets 12 pumps of caramel.
He gets 12 pumps of caramel. How you know if it's 10? I don't know that's what I don't understand. These guys at these Starbucks.
He putting 12 pumps of
Am
caramel.
I tripping
Nah.
or is it just me? Y'all let me know. Everybody who drinks Starbucks, what y'all be getting? And please don't tell me y'all get brand new up in there.
Yeah,
don't
tell
be
us,
like
tell
these
us
two.
what you get. But look, if Q's getting 12 pumps of caramel, man, he need to get tested for make sure he ain't got no diabetes.
Oh,
nothing,
yeah?
man.
Is it like
12,
that?
12 pumps?
See, I don't really know about
That's a
Starbucks.
lot of
I
caramel.
went in there for the first time, man, and I was appalled by all the hood people I seen up in there acting bad and bougie up in there, man. I was appalled, man.
come on.
You one of them. You just said you needed your
Yeah.
You one of them.
Let us know
Stop
if
it,
y'all
man.
drink Starbucks.
Stop it.
Plus the refreshers are amazing. You
Listen to
you
them.
need to try the refreshers, bro.
Huh? Is that what we doing?
Yeah, you need to get a dragon drink or
Yeah.
a pink drink. Or,
Okay.
Yeah, you need to try that, brother. I'm telling
Right
you.
on, my man.
Especially after a night of drinking, it'll snap you right back.
Right on, my man.
Yes,
Shit, I had to
sir.
sit up straight when he said that.
Yes, sir.
You sit up straight.
Hey, but
You like
look,
these Starbucks
man,
guys.
we hope y'all enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
Hey, man, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, comment, share, and talk to us, man. We
Tap
talk
in
back.
with us. And don't forget, man, we're coming to y'all twice a week now. We bring people on to come on Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah,
man.
it's our
On
special
our
guest
Tuesday
edition,
shows.
man.
Let us know if y'all want to come on, man. We love to have you on as a guest. As always, man, Chris Jones.
Ike Barron, you know
We
what
outta
it
here.
is. Big 400.